what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Hey, y'all. Do you know what time it is? It's 9 o'clock CST. It's Thursday, April 13th. And it's Tips and Tools Tuesday and Thursday. Welcome. My name is Benita G. I'm the Education Concierge. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. That's how I feel today. It is getting rough in these education streets. How do I know? Because y'all telling me so. Look, I know we getting ready for testing. We getting ready for testing. Hey, we getting ready for testing. My high school people, guidance counselors telling parents, hey, your kid probably not going to graduate because they haven't been doing what they're supposed to be doing. And all of the things. But I want you to hold on. But if you can't hold on, welcome to April. And here at the Education Concierge Instagram Live Tips and Tools Tuesday and Thursday, we are doing April Transitioning Teachers Month. So I'm going to bring in today's guests. Let me see if I can get them in here because we are going to talk about transitioning out of education altogether. Y'all know I'd be having problems. There it is. Wait, I think I got it. There they go.
Hey, it's Miss OG.
Good, how are
you
you?
doing?
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Miss OG. Hey, y'all, I'm still waving at y'all at the same time. It's Tips and Tools Tuesday and Thursday. She is on here because we are talking about transitioning teachers. Now, let me say something. I'm not talking to people that's never been a teacher, telling me about how to transition out of teaching. I'm bringing real guests on. I'm bringing real guests who have transitioned 1, 2, 3. I'm bringing on real people who have transitioned, maybe stayed in education but went to a different aspect from service to implementation, or they just went, you know what, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and be educated somewhere else in another field. So welcome. Tell us who you are, what you do, and how do you help transitioning teachers?
Okay, absolutely. I just want to say thank you so much for having me on. I'm really excited and I'm honored to be here. So basically, I am Miss OG. That's what I was called actually when I was a teacher. I taught for 15 years. Mostly elementary school. I did some high school, some college, and I just did some little interning in middle school at the very beginning of my career. So I have really done all types of teaching and so many places. And, I really loved it. Like many teachers, I'm sure like many of your followers, I got into it for the children. I love the children. I wanted to just change the world. But after so long, I decided to transition out of teaching. It just wasn't for me anymore. It had changed a lot. And what I did, I actually used my education degree and I became, that's right. I became a type of software engineer. So
okay, wait a minute.
You said,
No.
So wait a minute.
So break that down because in my head I'm like education degree, elementary, how to set up a desk, lesson planning. Just you real quick tell us, don't give us all the secrets, but tell us real quick, like what's something that transferred over like that was easy?
Oh my goodness. As teachers, we are just so dynamic, right? Like we are always organizing. I was reading, I believe the New York Times article, and it was saying how teachers have to make a decision every 6 seconds on average when they're in the classroom, right? So we're always making decisions. We're always delegating. We're always trying to figure out how to make things better, right? We're always looking to see what is wrong, how we need to fix it, what's going wrong with this child, how can we help this child, right? I'm not saying we're about to rescue people like Jesus, no, but I'm saying, we are trying to figure out, where is this child having reading delays? Where is this child having some math gaps? Why is this child feeling well today? And then we're trying to fix that. So as a software engineer, to be more specific, it's called a software tester, You may hear like quality
Oh.
assurance engineer. But I just say software engineer because it all kind of goes under the same envelope. So what I do, I pretty much just go on websites and I try to find something wrong with the website. Maybe, yes, it's real simple. Maybe when I click on this button that says click here, nothing's happening, okay? Or maybe when I do click on the button, it takes me to a page and it's like an error message, like this page is not working, okay? All I do, literally, I find errors, I copy the error, and I paste it. So I take like a screenshot of the actual monitor, the computer screen, and I'll paste it into a document.
Oh,
and I just
okay.
send it over
So
to
I
developer.
need Nearpod and News Outlook. I need my money because I've been doing that for y'all for years. I'm like, oh, this doesn't work. I tried to click on here.
That's right.
I mean, so that is something naturally as teachers we do, because if we're using an educational technology app, we're using some curriculum. The other day I gave my kids something from, I'm not going to say the name, from a well-known curriculum app. And they were like, this is wrong. And I started looking at it and I said, oh my gosh, this is wrong. So like you said, I took a little screenshot. It was wrong.
Wrong.
I mean, and that's why software quality assurance, not insurance, comes in, because maybe they didn't have a person like you or your team or somebody who's been trained in your organization. They didn't have that. Okay, so now that's what we're going to lead into. So you taught. What made you decide? Why did you leave? What made you say, you know what? Because everybody has a different story. I'm loving these stories. One, we don't judge. Two, everybody's story is different, and it's always personal.
I'm going to say this is how I feel about being a teacher. Now, I just feel like teaching is for like, it's like a young blood. Like it's for you. You just turn you early 20s. You just gonna go teach for a little while. Go right ahead. The reason let me fix that. The reason I'm saying that is because it is so stressful. And when I tell you high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, all of that stuff is real. It is very real. And even teachers who don't want to admit that they're stressed out, if you're stressed, your body, you can't lie to your body. Your body is going to get high blood pressure if you're stressed, or it's going to get diabetes or something. You're going to have a consequence. So I was that super teacher. I mean, the mentor teacher, the lead teacher. I was just the everything teacher, right? That's right. Self-care. Right. I thought I was taking care of myself, but I was just a teacher that always would just keep going, you know? So I ended up started getting these bad headaches, and I was ignoring them. I was trying to take some water, take a little pill, and I kept going. But then I was at a house meeting. Those of you who are PBIS schools, you may do the house meetings or whatever. I was at a house meeting, and I was the leader of the house, and I was teaching my students or the team how to do a cheer, and I felt like I was about to faint. Like that's how I felt, like I was about to faint. And I'm not even 40 yet. Okay, I might look like it. I hope not.
Black doesn't crack. It does wrinkle. I've noticed this. So wrinkling, but that's okay.
Right. So when I got home, I called a little telehealth, right? That's one thing. Teachers got good insurance, okay? We always had an insurance. I called telehealth and I told them what happened. And they were like, take your blood pressure. I took my blood pressure, and I had the blood pressure monitor because I always just monitor my blood pressure for the past 5 years, because I know hypertension is something that runs in my family. So I will always try to exercise and just watch my blood pressure. And my blood pressure, it was like 140 over 110, right? It never had been that high before. I told the doctor what it was, and she was like, listen, you need to go to urgent care right now. Right now. And I'm like, oh, it's all right. I'm just going to take this medicine and lay down and chill out. And the doctor, I never met this doctor before. She was telehealth. She was like, ma'am, do you want to live? You need to go to the ER or urgent care right now. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't even know that they
they
talk to you
do.
like that on
Because
telehealth.
they're liable. So either you're going to go or you want me to send the ambulance. What do you want, ma'am? Yes. Because they're
Yeah.
nurses. They have to respond like they would respond like you were literally physically right in front of them. Because if you were physically in front of them, they would have been like, you know
Okay.
what? Do you want to walk over to the hospital? Or you want to drive? How you want to get there? Because you're going to go now. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know.
Yep.
That makes sense now. Because I was like, this lady is so adamant. Okay. So I went ahead and went to urgent care. They took my blood pressure. It had went up
Yes.
even more. It was like 160 over 120 by then. It just kept elevating. So they said, okay, lie down. We're gonna do this EKG. They did the EKG. The lady said, okay, hold on 1 second, okay? She went out. She came back in with the doctor. They looked at it. They said, ma'am, just don't move. Don't move. It looks like you're having a heart attack. Yes. Yes. Now, mind you, I didn't have like a whole bunch of other stress going on in my personal life. I wouldn't just come on here and just make like, it was just teaching and I had other stress. It
Yeah,
wasn't.
we
It was just
believe
my
you, girl.
job. It was
We
just me
got you.
hustling.
Like we here
Yes.
in this space. We get you. We understand. So we're looking
Yes.
at you're like, you know what? I am being an educator. It's in my genes. I'm giving it 110%.
Yep.
I'm working, I'm teaching,
Mm-hmm.
I'm being this, I'm leading over here. And right now it's affecting my health. So now I gotta pause.
It started affecting. I had to pause. I immediately that I did not go back to work after that. I told myself that I was going to take care of myself because I didn't want to
No.
be on blood pressure medicine. It's just like you just start going downhill. I didn't want that. I've seen it happen to people in my family, and I come from a line of educators. My ancestors actually, they
Oh,
founded Tuskegee
Tuskegee,
University, so
HBCU.
like that part. That's right. That's right. But
Mm-hmm.
I needed a change. So I heard about this software testing and I wasn't really convinced, right? But my girlfriend kept telling me like her sister did it and her cousin did it and you can do it. She's a teacher. She has a teacher family. So she was like, let's do it. Let's do it together. So we started studying together, right? And it started working out for me. I just found a way to just really get the information in. I put my resume together, sent it off, and before I knew it, I was getting all of these calls. And what I would say within about 3 weeks of studying, I had got my first position using my education experience
Now,
and my
you're
education degree.
studying where
Now,
you're studying, and I know we're about to lead into that. But when you're studying, you have a booklet? You taking classes, or what am I studying? Am I going to get a certificate at the end?
okay, so you don't need a certificate. It's not formal education. So I actually was studying through a boot camp. I went through a boot camp. The information was kind of all over the place. So I know that by me being a teacher and understand how learning works and how to learn, I was able to
Okay.
really get the information in and do well. Yeah, it's online. It was
And
an online
then you
boot
just
camp.
went and
Okay.
you said, okay, so let me start applying. So I'm gonna throw people out there because these are ed tech companies that we know, which I feel like people would be more comfortable for. So OG, Miss OG, I already know that even though I told him I was coming back, I'm not. I'm trying to transition out. I heard you on the Education Concierge Tips and Tools. I'm reaching out to you. And I want to know,
Mm-hmm.
what do I need to do to transition and how long is it going to take? Because I'm going to get paid through the summer. I spread that up.
Mm-hmm.
But by the end of
Mm-hmm.
June, by the end of July, I need to be into my next phase and chapter of my life post teaching. When I come to you, what do I need to do?
So what you want to do, you want to go to the link in my
Okay.
bio and you can set up a call with me. Okay. When you set up a call with me, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you on a track with me and 2 other coaches. I'm your coach that's going to help you to learn about software testing, like how to do it. And then you have a job placement coach. She helps you actually write your
Right.
resume. Well, she does the resume for you using the information you give. Okay. She helps you to talk to recruiters, submit your resume. She does mock interviewing with you. All right. And she helps you to land a job. you also are going to have another coach. That's your career transition coach. Because the whole idea of, oh, so I'm just going to stop teaching. I went to school for this. My whole family is behind me on this. I'm just going to stop teaching. Like, what is that? You know, so the career transition coach, she helps you talk through that, talk to your people about, you know, what you're doing, this transition, and just gives you that confidence that you need to go ahead and
I
step
love
into
that.
this new
So y'all
life that
know,
you're going to have.
if y'all follow me,
So,
y'all know I love me some coaches. Y'all know. It's essential to have a coach for different aspects and areas of your life. So you just said, I come to your company and a transitioning teacher and you automatically was like, and coach, and coach, and coach, and get you ready to transition, because I'm going to keep reminding you guys, we made up in our mind to transition, whether we stay in education and move into a different area or we're leaving education, but all of it is a transition in our mind. And I love how you said,
yes.
and how to talk to your family, because single people, we still got to answer to our family and friends. Married people have to have discussions with their significant others, not married, but you together. You need to be having conversations. You don't want to just, well, I can because it's just me. But you don't just want to, right, you need to.
I had a husband, and he was like,
We got
what are you talking about?
we got bills
You
and
know,
insurance. We got like, what you, girl. We got we got student loans. What you
right.
talking about? This is pretty bad. These loans coming in. What's going on? And so now we come to you. And then what's your so you did 3 weeks because you were like, let me do it, let me do it, let me do it. But as we see a lot of people leaving education for different reasons, going into different spaces. Right now, what's your typical? I don't want to. I hate the word turnaround because that's yeah. What's your typical and estimated time for a transitioning teacher and to come out of the classroom and get a 1 or 2 jobs? And are they remote? Do I have to go in? Tell me some more.
Okay, so I would say it's going to
Okay.
be about 6
Yeah.
weeks. That's like the average time. Do it faster than that, but 6 weeks is average. So maybe a little bit longer than 6 weeks. It depends on your mindset and what you are allowing to, you know, slow you down. I didn't have a choice. I did not allow anything to slow me down. I mean, I was full force studying. Okay, so it depends on your mindset, but 6 weeks is what I'm telling you guys. And within about 6 months, you'll hit the 200K mark where you're making 200K a
I'm sorry. Wait
year.
a minute.
Okay.
Because I'm a little older than you, and I thought that's the one you said. I'm sorry. I don't do math. I'm an ELA English. So you said
Okay.
200
Yep.
comma 000. Or you saying like 2 comma like what?
Okay. So okay, I'm
I'm finna
saying
quit my job.
$200,000 plus. So that's about $20,000 a month, right? That's what you're doing. You do about $20,000 a month. You know, you got taxes and stuff in there, but that's what it kind of averages out to. So this is something you
I
can
just
do
need to
with
do this for
your
6 months. I'm good. I'm not gonna work anymore. I was just gonna do 6 months. I'm just gonna work this
Woo!
summer, and then I'm gonna sit down.
When I take the whole life, it is a lifestyle change. It's a mindset change. I mean, I'm in the point I have to take like
Yes.
financial classes to manage
Yes.
all of this coming in because I
Right.
just blow it. Now I did
Understandable.
blow it for the first
Understandable.
several months, okay, but I realistic and say, okay, now it's time for me to start really accomplishing those
Okay, so you
financial
know the
goals
critics
that
ain't
I
gonna
have.
come. You're not
Yeah.
coming on my page, but I will see y'all and I'm gonna hear y'all in my DM. Benita, you got this woman on here telling me I can leave teaching, and in 6 weeks to 12, well, I'm gonna push it out to 12 weeks, I could be making $200,000. And let me say this, I don't know y'all, but she out here.
In 6 months. In 6 months. Let me be really clear. In about 6 months, you could be earning 200K a year because what
Come
I
on.
show you how to do in weeks, you get your first job. You should be working at your
Is
first
that
job.
remote or do
Okay.
I need to go in?
But these jobs,
Okay.
it's remote. It's all remote. I work from home. So you guys can kind of see my setup here a little bit. Let me just show y'all just a little bit. So everything is kind of turned off. So I'm working from home.
Oh
These are
my
my
God.
monitors around that you can see. Yeah. So, you saw a lot of monitors. At first, it seems intimidating, but come on, you guys are used to having 30 kids in your face. You cannot tell me that these 6 little monitors that don't move are intimidating you. Okay, so it's not that bad. But on a real, serious tip, what you do, I show you how to actually work at
Okay.
3 jobs. Now, before y'all get scared and be like, oh, heck, let me just say the workload is extremely light at each job. Okay, like at one job today,
Okay.
I had no work. Okay, at the other job, they're doing some kind of training stuff. I just had like a 30-minute training. And then at my third job, I did have some actual testing that I had to do. So your workload is really light. In one job, I may be putting in 1 hour a day. The other job, maybe I'm doing 2 or 3 hours a day. In one job, maybe 30
So let me,
minutes for that day.
so
And
you
it
will
always
need
balances
class,
out.
not class management, but time management like we already have. Already a
That's
transferable
right.
skill.
You already got that.
Multitasking possibly already a transferable
Uh-huh.
skill.
You
If
already
you've been
got
in
that. That's
education at any
right.
time of your life, you already know how to handle your money. So don't even play with me. Do not play with us, okay? Because I'm so old. We used to get paid once a month.
uh,
Okay, that's how old I am.
yeah, yeah, that's how
Sussex
it was when I
County. I
started.
hope you
Once
paying
a
people
month.
twice a month now. That's how old I am. Like that check coming in, and
Oh, but I get paid every week. At 2 jobs, they pay me I get paid every week. It doesn't miss. At one job, they pay
okay.
me once
So
a
then,
month.
so then, my next question is, and we
Mm-hmm.
get ready to wrap this up. But my next question is, do I have to have multiple jobs, or is there a way that I can find like one good job, or is it dependent on how much I want to make?
Depends on how much you want to make. So let's say you just want to do one job. The average salary is about 85,000 to 110,000
Okay.
per job. Okay, so that's already
Girl,
more
you're not
than
waiting.
most teachers
You ain't
make
got to say,
anyway.
oh,
Okay,
that's more than y'all making. That's more than what I'm making, and I'm tapped out. I'm 25 years in, so I don't know so I don't know why she being modest about this. Now, let me be real. We're not on here just because we want, to get an extreme lifestyle or go like, lifestyle of rich and famous. That's what we're saying. But what we're offering and what I'm saying is, because I know y'all like, Benita, yeah, if you want to stay in education, we're going to help y'all next month to get ready to prepare for the summer and to go back into education. Because remember, it's all about what you need and what you want. But we're also focusing on April because this is the time. Actually, you're behind, but it's okay. This is the time to start looking at options as
yeah.
you transition, staying in
Mm-hmm.
education, or you transition out of
Mm-hmm.
education. I had never heard of this. So when she and I were on Instagram together, I'm like, girl, what you say? So she called, first of all, she called me on Instagram. Y'all ain't tell me people could call you through Instagram. This is how old I am. I was like, I'm looking at the phone, and I said to you, girl, you called me through Instagram. What? How you do that?
Yeah.
But my thing with
Yeah.
this is I want everyone to be able to have options as you transition out of teaching. That's why it says transitioning teachers. And like, what else can I do with the skills and the degree and the expertise that I have? Going into this is another option. So I don't know y'all, but the way it sound like I might need to be signing up to get my I'm serious. Like I can do 6 months, put that money back in my retirement, and be set, and then work one job.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
just
on.
maybe
Talk
work
about,
one job.
you know,
Okay.
and well, I would say 8 months when I first started. In 8 months, I earned in my 401k what took me 3 years to earn in teaching. I earned it in 8 months, my 401k. So I'm like, wow. In about 5 years, all the money that I invested in my 403b is going to be
Got you.
beyond that.
I love it.
Yeah.
One, I love it because you look like me. You look like me, and
All
you're
right. That's what
bringing
we're
a
talking
new
about.
type of job opportunity to our family and letting us know, look, this is something that we can
Yeah.
do. So as always, whenever I have a guest on, they don't just come on and tell you about the transitioning program, transitioning job opportunity. They have already set up a program to help you transition out. So I've had Ed Hustle on here. I had Coach MB901 yesterday. I have Miss OG. All of them, you're going to go to her Instagram, her bio, and you're going to sign up for her program because you're transitioning out. Let's go ahead and do this. Invest in yourself like she did. She was like, you know what? I'm not finna be having no hard thinking because you said you're not even 40 yet. Nowhere near 40.
No,
And so
I'm
we
not.
can't.
Not nowhere near
She ain't
40.
know
I'm
it
just
look.
not 40 yet.
I'm telling you, you ain't know what it look. I just realized yesterday I'm closer to 50 than I am 40. What?
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
then,
closer to 40 than I
we'll
am
take
30.
that.
We'll just leave it
You
there.
almost grown. When you hit 40, you can tell. You can really tell people what you think. Because I don't care no more.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on. So I want you to give us your Instagram handle again. And if you want to, or give us the name and give us the name of the website so we can find you.
Okay, so my Instagram handle is OGTechAcademy. OGTechAcademy, spelled just how it sounds. And my website is www.ogtechacademy.com. All right, so y'all can find me there. And if you will use the code, I'll do the code Education Concierge. If you use that code, I'll go ahead and
But
give
let me
you
use the code.
50%
Why y'all
off.
playing?
I'll give you 50% off, okay? But I'm going to give y'all
Oh
to the
my
end of the
God.
month to use the code.
Yeah.
The Edu
I'm gonna
Concierge.
put it again
The
in
Edu
the
Concierge.
show in the notes tonight. Listen to me, y'all. Let me tell you one more time. Welcome to the family. If you need us, let us know. We're gonna be going in. We're gonna be leaving reviews. We're gonna go ahead and instant message her any suggestions that you see. We're gonna help families. A family gonna help family. We're gonna pay. Okay. We're gonna pay to get paid because you got to invest and learn
Invest
and then
into
go
your.
to work
Mm-hmm.
and then make your money because that's what she did. So she's giving back to us. Because I heard you say when I went through my training, it was all over the place. So I already know that you restructured it. The teacher in you was not gonna let it be a mess.
Right.
And you formulated your own
Mm-hmm.
academy. And I thank you for coming on tonight. Anything else you want to share with the family? Because I'm excited about this.
Yes, I just wanted to say that this is the absolute best program that you could get for software testing. We pour into you. We make time for you. We give you one-on-one coaching. You can set up times to reach out to us. Reach us at
Yes.
Messenger or on Facebook. You can DM. We're not the type of people who are going to say, come join us, and then we don't make time for you. That's not what my team is about. The same lady who's your job placement coach, she's the one who helped place me in my jobs when I was struggling. So it's real. We're like a family, and we really want to see more Black girl magic in tech.
Y'all know.
I'm tired of being the
Y'all
only
know.
one in the.
Y'all already know we need to be in tech. So, and we need to be there.
Everybody
And
else
we
is
need to be. We're
there.
creeping in slowly. So we're gonna talk some more about that because we're gonna hit up Miami, not the party, to be with the tech people. Y'all, come on now. God, get your mind right. Hey, shout out before we leave. Shout out to all of us who went to Freak Meet and we scared about this. I play. Ain't no videos out there of me, but it might be of y'all. So I'm just keeping you covered in the name of Jesus.
That's right.
You have a great night. Y'all have a great weekend. Listen to me carefully. Self-care is not selfish. Take care of yourself. Bye, y'all. Thank you, girl.
Bye.